Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. You may have looked at the thumbnail and you may have looked at the title and you may think, okay, this girl does Slim World. How can a calzone be Slim World and weight loss friendly? Surely that can't be the case. Well, today guys, I'm here to tell you that that is the case and you can eat excellent, tasty food without worrying about your losses. So today, we're going to be making a calzone from scratch using the ingredients that are free on Slim World. So before I go into it, I will just ask if you can give me a like, share and subscribe. It really would mean the world to me. So let's go over the ingredients and I will show you exactly how this is a sin-free meal. Now, first of all, we're going to start with our Slim World free food creamy tomato sauce. Now this will be the sauce for our calzone. So what it says is it's a versatile sauce made with ripe tomatoes, basil, oregano and natural yogurt, and it is vegetarian friendly. I haven't tried this before, but I'm really looking forward to it. There were very few of them left in the freezer aisle in Food Warehouse, so it does make me believe that this must be a really good product. If you guys at home have tried it, then please let me know in the comments below. So yeah, it's got some sweetener in there as well, and yeah, all sin-free, all sweet food in there. And there is also a recipe on the inside. As you guys will know if you are following Slim World, that the recipe card is always on the inside of the packaging, so you can make this on your own at home if you wanted to, from scratch. We also have our Slim World free food beef and pork meatballs. So it's, as we said, beef and pork, and it also has some herbs and spices in there as well. And I have tried these before and they're very, very good. They're really convenient, and of course they are a free food. So there's no worrying about how to take that into account within your day-to-day diet on Slim World. There we go. And we're going to pop these into our air fryer later on, and the creamy tomato sauce needs to be popped into a microwave to cook it through. So yeah, really looking forward to this. On the instructions for these, apparently it takes around 15 minutes to cook them, but as always, just take that little bit of extra caution and time to make sure that they are cooked all of the way through. I do have an electric temperature probe, so again, that's completely up to yourselves if you use that piece of equipment, but I like to use it especially when I'm using the air fryer, just to make sure that everything is cooked all the way through. We also have some red onions, so it's just a pack of red onions that I got earlier today, and we will just be using the one out of all of that. Depending on how much it cuts up into, I'm probably going to dice it, but I don't want it to be too oniony, but I also want there to be enough flavour and enough texture in there to make it feel like the real calzone experience really. So yeah, we'll pop them down. And we also have some basil, so again, really good with tomato-y type sauces, and a really nice sort of garnish as well if you're wanting to make this for friends or family. Just a little bit of something extra to give it that extra flavour. And we also have some lighter Italian mozzarella. So this is a healthy extra A choice. So it is the lighter version, which is 70 grams for your healthy extra A, and that is one of your healthy extra A's, not both of them. So yeah, of course, if you have used your healthy extra A already, then this will be sinned, which yourselves at home will need to look into on your own. But certainly I haven't had my healthy extra A today, so I can easily have this without being too concerned. There are other alternatives. Obviously you can use different cheese. You could use a cheddar, you could use a red Leicester, you could use feta. It's completely up to you what you put inside your calzone, of course, but tonight this is what we've chosen to do. And of course you might be thinking, if you don't know Slim World, or you think, how is this person going to be making a low calorie or low sin or free calzone? How is that possible? Okay, so this is how it's possible, and it is by using a Weight Watchers wrap. Now, you may have seen some of my other videos where I have used these. I've spoken about them quite a lot, but what I will say quickly for your own information is that the packaging has changed quite significantly. So it used to be a sort of square package with the sort of green WW, so the Weight Watchers sort of logo on it. However, I almost walked past these in the shop because I didn't recognise that this was what I was looking for, and I double checked it just to be sure it was the same ones, and it is. So this is a Healthy Extra B choice, and it is the Weight Watchers white tortilla wraps, and this is what it looks like from behind as well. So these are really good to put in the freezer as well, so if you were wanting to make this and you didn't have any plans to use the rest of your wraps up, pop them into the freezer nice and flat, and they defrost extremely quickly, and they're really versatile for using for other meals, and they do taste just as good once they've been frozen and defrosted as they do fresh. So yeah, and it's quite a good best before date on there as well, and it's into January of next year. So again, if you buy them and you maybe don't want to use them straight away, you're not going to find that they've gone off, for example, as well. And this is a slight ingredient, but to be honest, it's more of a glue for our wrap, and it is 1 egg. So what I'll do today is I'll whisk this egg up, and we'll use it as basically as a glue to put the wrap together from side to side, and we'll also use it to put on top of the wrap to make it nice and golden. So pop this down and let's get started. Okay guys, so we're going to start making our calzone, and first of all we'll start adding the meatballs into the air fryer. So we'll just quickly open up this bag and we will pop them into the basket. So as with all appliances, each appliance is different, so always make sure that you check everything is cooked thoroughly through all the way before eating and serving it, just to make sure that no one gets unwell. Okay, so we've had our meatballs in the air fryer for about 10 minutes or so. I did a quick temperature probe of the meatballs at this stage, and they were all thoroughly cooked through, probably some needing a little bit more goldening up than others. But yeah, pop them back in again for a short period of time, and we added in our creamy tomato sauce to the mix. So here we're going to chop up our onion, so it's quite a big red onion. I'm going to dice this just so the parts of the onion fit well into the wrap. But what I will say is that I'm only going to use around 1/3 of the onion at the moment for the calzone, just because I have another recipe that I'm going to use the rest of the onion for, so there won't be any waste. With regards to the mozzarella, again we mentioned it's a Healthy Extra A choice, because it is the light version. You do get 70 grams. And so what we'll do is we'll just tear up some small parts of the mozzarella until we get to our 70 grams allowance. So this is our basil, as you can see, and what we're going to do is pull off some of the leaves. We'll make sure we don't get any stalks in there, and we'll add it into the calzone once we've roughly chopped it up. I will also keep some behind for the garnish as well, to make it all look nice and pretty. So we're going to spray our pan with our trusty sin-free Fry Light oil and make sure it's nice and coated so nothing sticks. And we're then going to add in some of our onion as well. Now I purposefully made the onion in the pan so there was extra flavour added into the sauce, rather than just leaving it to cook in the air fryer on its own with no caramelisation. Okay, so we're going to take our meatballs out the air fryer. Oh my god, don't they look amazing? So we're going to add them into the pan with the caramelised onion and give everything a lovely stir through and a final cook at the end. it is time for assembly of the calzone. So you've seen me do this before in another video, but what we're going to do is we're going to pop in our ingredients, and we're then going to make sure that we do a really good egg wash round the perimeter of the wrap to make sure that it all glues and sticks well together. We're going to fold it over, we're going to add some more egg wash on top to make it nice and golden, and we're going to crimp the edges with a fork. We're now going to transfer our calzone wrap onto a baking tray sprayed with fry light, and I baked this at 180 for 10 minutes and it was perfectly golden. Okay, so we have our final product and I am so excited to try it. I can't wait to tell you how good it tastes, but it certainly looks delicious. So far, this is what we have here on our little plate with some Slimming World chips on the side, which if you follow Slimming World, you will know they are sin-free. So let's have a bite. Absolutely delicious, and I can assure you that you will want to make this, you want to tell everyone about it, and everyone will want you to make it for them. So thank you so much for watching. Again, this has been another sin-free meal and I hope you've enjoyed the video. So again, if you want to, you can like, share and subscribe with anyone who may want to take an interest, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.